story. Every time I see the mayor, and I'm old, and I run up there and I got my little iPhone. Says, London, can I get a picture? She always says, yes, yes. And I fumble around. I can't get the thing right. I got the wrong. She said, push the button, get closer. She even gives it like, she said, you can't get your camera together. I got places to go. She walk off. But you know what? She always stops and gives me time when I get it together. And that's family. And that's family. Okay, I'm not gonna go on and on. Oh, who's this playing back here? Get that background music off, man. You're messing up my thing. Hello. Oh, is that Chris Bodie? We don't need him in here. Thank you. Huh? You working on it? Okay, they're working on it. Well, I can't bring the mayor up with dude blowing his horn. Okay. But anyway, I just wanted to say, huh? Yes, yes. I just wanted to make sure that those of you that are familiar with us have had this opportunity to share time and know that we are here together. We don't often get a chance to share space together, especially post-COVID. Especially post-COVID. But we wanted to make sure that we took our time to express our appreciation to those people that appreciate us and see us. And that is why, London, I wanted to make sure that we got an opportunity to present to you and show our appreciation. As artists, you know, we can be all over the map. Sometimes we make sense, sometimes we don't, but we're always pointed in one direction. And I appreciate the fact that you've had the vision and the willingness to understand that our history is deeply held in all of these crafts, these dancers, these musicians, these actors, these poets. Where's Marvin?
Right here.
Yeah, Marvin's right over there.
Right on top.
Okay.
Right here.
So I want to thank you. And we've got Sonia Christian. I am telling her about Recovery Theater. Everybody know I'm talking about Recovery Theater. I'm trying to wait for them to get the trumpet player to quit playing. Thank you. All right, there we go. So Recovery Theater has been around in excess of 25, 30 years. And our purpose is to marry people who have experience with those that haven't. Not all of us have the opportunity to be able to communicate academically and in the same way. We all have different ways in which we talk, which we send a message. And we have to be willing to listen to each other because we're here for a temporary, short period of time. Make no mistake. Make no mistake. And you got to listen. So Recovery Theater has created an avenue for those of us that feel the need to express ourselves, and we learn how. That is why I've got some of these seasoned individuals. That's a nice way of saying old, but seasoned individuals up here so that we can pass this message on. Thomas is going to get up and give us something about our elders and our seniors. But first of all, I can tell you all day long about Recovery Theater. Go to our website, sfrecoverytheater.org. But the bottom line is recovery is nothing more than discovery. It's not a bad word. It's just change. That's all we're doing. Is we're changing and evolving. So be a part of it. Be a part of the mission. So London, we are going to present you with an award, Sandra Christian. This development manager, let me tell you something. Somebody that has drugged me kicking and screaming along with Idris. Where's Idris? He's back there. They drugged me kicking and screaming into the academic world and how to become legitimate. You can't stay underground forever. So I want to thank you guys too for doing that. But London, without your insight, without your willingness, and without the fact that you know where we've been and where we need to go, we wouldn't be here. Okay? I don't care what they say. Because nobody get us through that COVID thing. They bypass that when they talk about what's happening. San Francisco is number one. That's right. Okay? So you never, ever doubt that you don't have an army behind you. That's right. That's right. That are willing to walk with you. Come on. Okay? You keep doing what you're doing. Without any further ado, because we're on a tight schedule, we got to get Cedric to get up here and say something. We have an award that we would like to present to you. Sandra, you want to come on up here? Or you want to do it here? You want to come up? Come on up. Yeah! Thank you so much. Put your hand in mine. We got you, baby. Don't worry. We got you. With this, we present to you from all of the artists in Recovery Theater, which represent the city as a whole. Thank you. Right here. I'm sorry. There we go. There we go. We used to have that problem. Y'all have that problem. You jinxed me with that.
Well, first of all, let me just say what a blessing it is to be here tonight. This feels like a family reunion, and with so much despair and everything going on in the world, being around the arts filled with love, filled with joy, filled with happiness, it is something that we need now more than ever. I met Jeffrey over 20 years ago. When I was the executive director of the African American Art and Culture Complex, and in fact, so many of you, whether it's Thomas of Afro Solo, Idris of Cultural Odyssey, the C Notes with Maestro Curtis, and watching on TV the legendary David Allen Greer. He over here trying to be in disguise. And we know all your disguises because we grew up watching you on TV. So many people, Marvin and everyone who, at the time when I was the executive director of the African American Art and Culture Complex, we really had not that much money.
Right. That's right.
But we had people who loved and believed in the arts.
Come on now.
And Jeffrey would come and, we would talk about what it would cost me, and I'd have to figure out how to pay for it. And I'm like, go on, Jeffrey, do your thing. Because of what that represented, because of who he was trying to support and uplift. And so the Cultural Center belongs to the city, it belongs to the community. And it was so important to make sure that there was a platform for people in the recovery community to showcase their art and their talent, to be able to tell different stories and be a part of different genres. And it was extraordinary. Yes. And the fact that he is still doing this work, he is consistent in his work, in his advocacy, and in his love for the arts and the people in the recovery community. So it is a blessing to be here. And it is a joy to be a part of this celebration, and also with the Dream Keeper Initiative and all the resources that we're finally investing. Yeah. We are starting to see dollars, and look, we in SFJAZZ, y'all. The Cultural Center is still a part of this community, but there's more resources now than ever before to make sure we are paying our artists, that we are helping to cultivate their talent and providing opportunities that may not otherwise exist. And it takes leaders like Jeffrey to do so.
Amen.
So I want to say thank you, bless you, and I appreciate and love you so much. And I also know that Cedric Akbar, who's coming up here in just a moment to say a few words, Cedric was the one who alerted me to the fact Jeffrey didn't even call me and tell me he was giving me an award. Cedric was like, sis, you coming to this thing? I was like, oh, Lord, here we go. But you know what? I rearranged everything to be here because that's what the Recovery Theater means to me. That is what's important to me, the arts and the recovery community in San Francisco, and to see our African American community use this as an opportunity to grow and thrive is so meaningful. So thank you all who have come here to support this extraordinary organization and to see people like legendary Paula West and others grace this stage. I mean, this star-studded cast and performance, this is really where we need to just take this in, enjoy it, and put joy, happiness, and peace in the air tonight. Thank you all so much for this.
Ladies and gentlemen, our mayor, London Breeze. So far, we are right on point. Uh-oh, come on up here. Come on up here. We got one more to go. Go ahead.
I'm Sonia, and San Francisco Recovery Theater is starting an award program. We have decided that it's important to acknowledge our leaders. We cannot stand by and wait for Hollywood to acknowledge our local artists and our local leaders. While we see a lot of the art and a lot of the resources, we don't really see the leaders behind and the hundreds and thousands of hours that they put into making these kinds of programs possible. So tonight we want to acknowledge our first leadership award, our Community Leadership Award, for a man who has been doing this work for over 5 decades. Over in the 70s, he was advocating for the rights of musicians, trying to help them get health care. Can you imagine that? Musicians trying to make a living and theater artists and dancers trying to make a living without health care. He was advocating for artists to be able to use nonprofits in order to protect their copyrights and protect the ownership of their art. And when this jazz center opened years ago, they had an entire program, the whole first year, without one Black artist booked. Wow. But that did not deter the Black men who have been doing productions in this city, like Afro Solo, Thomas Simpson, Idris Akamor with Cultural Odyssey, and Odessa Jones, and Jeffrey Greer. They continue to produce events and resources in order to employ artists. And this particular gentleman has employed, with his partner, thousands of Black artists. Can you imagine that? Thousands of Black artists have been employed over the last 5 decades due to the success of this organization. And now what he's doing is he's teaching arts administration. And that's something we rarely see, is doing workshops to teach people how to run nonprofits, how to employ artists, how to protect your copyright and your intellectual property. So anyway, this evening, I wish to acknowledge the first SFRT Community Leadership Award to Idris Akamor. Yeah.
This award is to a brother that has really, really provided the service. You know, when Quentin and Stanley were around, they used to tell me, art is business.
Well, I didn't get a Grammy, but I got this.
You got that? Okay, you got 2 minutes.
Okay. Hey, well, look. Yes, it's been 50 years, but none of this would have happened without y'all. You know, and I love you so much. I love you so much. And I have to thank the mayor. Yes. Because we used to, you know, over the cultural center, going in and out of her office sometimes, and she was always so helpful, and it's just been amazing. I want to thank you, London. Yeah. Because without you, the African American Theater Alliance for Independence,
Come on now.
which is made up of Afro Solo, San Francisco Recovery Theater, Lorraine Hansberry Theater, and Cultural Odyssey would not be doing what we're doing now.
Say that.
This event is funded by the Dream Keeper Initiative.
That's right.
And it's also, and you must come to, I have to get this plug in.
Thank you very much, sir. It's been wonderful. Really.
One last one. We're going to do the Underground Jazz Cabaret with Danny Glover, another local hero, world hero. And Rodessa Jones at the Lab Theater on February 2nd and 3rd. And on Thursday, we're going to do a workshop with Danny, myself, and Rodessa called Don't Drop Dead on Stage. And Jeffrey, and Jeffrey's on our board of directors. So, you know, I want to thank you so much. And Sonia, you're wonderful.
Wow.
Thank you so much. We're going to get ready to get on, but we got to bring one more brother up because I don't know how we are connected, but it must be the spirits, you know. Not you yet, Thomas, but come on up. Come on, keep coming.
I'll get there.
You know, keep on coming. Cedric, why don't you come on up here, brother? Cedric Akbar. Miss Cedric Akbar has had so many hats on. I can't even. I'm gonna let him tell you which hat he's wearing today.
It's good. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Jeffrey's house now. I guess this is what it's called. Jeffrey says recovery theater, and I'm a person that's in recovery also. And when we look at recovery today, it's about making change. And the change I'm talking about is making change in this city. And the change that needs to happen is we need to get these people up off the ground.
Yes, sir.
It needs to be safe for you and I in this city. We need the necessary housing, low-income housing, and housing, affordable housing for people. We just need it to be safe again in San Francisco where people can walk down the street and hold hands. One of the most important things in this city right now, too, is that I am currently running for DCCC.
What is that?
That's what I was going to say. Don't nobody know what DCCC is. The title of it is the Democratic County Central Committee. That's what it is. But it has a lot of influence in this city because they not only get people to come out and vote and get Democrats to vote in this city, but it's also a committee that creates the slate, who's going to be the mayor, and be supportive of it, and who's going to be the board of supervisors. And another thing about that committee is accountability to those that are in office. And at this point in my life, that's where I sit with this, to be your voice, to be able to support our mayor. Because one of the problems we have in this city also is nobody on the board of supervisors gets along. As soon as she says one thing, they go the other way.
Right.
This really needs to stop. And what we have to do is learn how to work together. Because one of the things, I am a fighter. I love to fight. So that ain't, I'll fight at a drop of a hat. But what I'm even having to learn right now is, even with our differences, that we have to learn how to work together.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's what we're gonna have to do now. And what I urge you and strongly suggest, because this election I'm running on is March 5th. This is one of those quiet elections that you never hear about. Nobody comes out to vote. But we really need to stir up our population now to vote. And also because the mayor is up for election in November. So we got to get this party going now, immediately. And I just want to make sure, whatever the need is, you can always contact me. The beautiful young lady is passing out my card now because I like to get your information and be able to take it to those that be. But I'm through? Okay. All right, Jeffrey. Jeffrey kicked me from way over there. But anyway, I do want to shout out Recovery Theater, though, because Recovery Theater has been from Facts on Crack.
Come on now. Tell it.
All the way
Yes.
from Burial Clay Memorial Theater.
Yes.
All of those places, Recovery Theater has been there no matter what. And that man right there, Marvin X with that black hat on, really Malcolm X over there in disguise. It's been one of the most inspirational people in the world, and Jeffrey will never stop moving. But we do have to pay homage to them tonight for putting on this event, and I just want to thank everyone for coming out. Thank you so much. God told me don't talk about yourself, let other people do it.
You do it. You do it. Now that's Cedric. Cedric Akbar, ladies and gentlemen. Now hold on for a minute. I gotta find somebody. Where's Sordia? Are you in there? Oh, she's back here. Okay. I gotta give a shout out to Mother Half because you know I can't even find my shoelaces if it wasn't for her. So this is the lady who was checking you in, making sure everybody's seated. That's what y'all. Everybody seated? Yeah. Everybody seated? Everybody got something to eat? Yeah. You better give her an applause. All right, we're getting ready to kick this event off. But in tradition, as Brother X has often instructed me way back when, we must first pay homage to our ancestors and those who came before us.
Right.
Okay, we didn't have a screen, so we can't show you everybody's picture. We're gonna kind of focus on those that have been here in the Bay and been with us. So Brother Simpson will lead us in a chant and this acknowledgement before we start the program. Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Jeffrey. I would like to start off by just giving Jeffrey more props.
Yeah.
Putting all of this together
Come on
is
now.
more than a notion, as my friend Idris likes to say. So let's give Jeffrey a hand. I would also like to say that in some ways, I kind of feel like this is a love fest for our mayor, Mayor London Breed. And if I could sing, I would break off into "She's a Jolly Good Woman." She's a jolly good woman. I would also like to say thank you for being here. For without your being here, there would not be a need for us to be here. So thank you for taking your time to be here with us tonight. As you see, I walk a little slower now than I used to for those who knew me or know me. But I'm here, as I say, I'm getting there. One thing we like to do is pay homage to those who've gone on before us.
That's right.
On whose shoulders we stand. Because it's believed they've gone to a higher place and they know things that we don't know. One of those is if we ask them to come and be with us spiritually, they will come and join us. And we'll ask them to help this event be a big success. The way we do this is by calling out their name.
That's right.
So if you have someone who has become an ancestor that you'd like to be here spiritually, just call out their name. Elroy.
Miss Douglas.
Lucille.
Mel Simmons.
There are a few, keep the names coming. There are a few people that have been part of this community that we would like to acknowledge also. One we lost about this time last year or sometime around that.
Yeah.
And that's Robert Henry Johnson.
Yeah, that's right.
Call out his name, Robert Henry Johnson.
Robert Johnson.
John Doyle.
John Doyle.
Richard May.
Richard May.
Ed Bullins.
Ed Bullen.
Quentin and Stanley.
Quentin and Stanley.
For those of you know, the Rain Hand Spirit Theater Company. Pam Coates. Ben DeCote. Jim Larkin.
Pop Larkin.
And there are many, 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 many more. We'd like to invite them all to be with us here spiritually. Thank you. Now it's time to have some fun.
Oh, yeah.
Are you going to introduce Marvin? I'm going to introduce him.
You know what? You introduce him.
Okay.
You introduce the brother.
One of our first persons who's going to be up here tonight is someone who is very well known in our neighborhood, as Mr. Rogers might say. But not only in our neighborhood, the city, across the bay, state, around the country, and even across the river. This is a man who's been around, who was part of the Black arts movement, who has been in the struggle, and who is still in the struggle. He has written, I don't know how many books now, how many?
It was 30 last year.
30 last year.
30
books,
last year.
a number of poems. But I could take up a lot of time introducing him, but rather than do that, why don't we just bring up Brother Marvelous Marvin X.
Oh, I
think I can make it.
Are you sure?
As long as I don't try to go up on stage.
Okay, don't go up on stage. Stand down. Look, I want you to stand down here.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Let these seniors move. I know it's gonna take a minute.
It's gonna take a minute to get us together.
Yeah. You just watch me. Okay.
Watching all these years, I'm gonna keep doing.
So I wanted to say, Assalamu alaikum. It does feel like a family affair with the mayor here. I remember a few years ago, we performed at the Lorraine Hansberry Theater. And the mayor introduced my show, Mayor Willie Brown. He had also invited me from Oakland to come over here since I was having little problems in Oakland. I love Oakland. I grew up in Oakland, but Oakland got special problems. I call them special ed now. We got some black artists, special ed. But I'm going to kick things off with a couple of poems. And I'm inviting my favorite musician, Tarika Lewis, on violin to accompany me.
I'm gonna bring you back.
Okay.
Photo op.
Get me straight.
Back it up. Go
All
ahead.
right.
You back it up.
All right.
Back up a little more.
All
Don't move. Don't move.
So this how they treat you when you getting to be 80. So y'all just be prepared.
Go ahead, bro.
So we're gonna start off with some accompaniment, and I requested Autumn Leaves by Duke Ellington. This is called Gaza concentration camp. There are those who say we must restore peace to Gaza. Peace in the concentration camp. Peace of genocide. Peace. No protest allowed. Submit to starvation, humiliation, stunted life, hell on earth, no protests. Peace before anything, before justice, before life even, peace. Let the people of Gaza sing Silent Night, Holy Night, all is peaceful, all is right, under the shadow of death. Let there be peace, no justice, peace. With boots on necks, mass murder, but peace at all costs. Hamas rockets to no avail. Iron Dome is our gift from USA. Iron Dome is saving our asses. From land, air, and sea you attack. Mighty Mouse you are, Iron Dome Mouse. Look at you, Wild Wild West. No thought of justice, just peace. Peace be still. I'm gonna go do some Miller Lite for you. And sit down. I know some of this is overwhelming for your little brains. Remember, we're special ed. This is called Keep On Playing. Keep on playing that Autumn Leaves for me. You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. You had a chance to know me. before we made love. You had a chance to know my mind, understand my fears, learn about issues, help me heal some things. But you wanted to make love. So you don't know me. We made love, but you don't know me. You don't have a clue. You think I'm a good D and you some good tight P. But you don't know me. And never will now. Because you wanted to make love. You wanted to get a nut. We didn't even talk much. A little bit. Leading up to sex. I went along, I was horny too. But you don't know me. And I don't know you. Now we never will. We blew it forever. Because we made love. Too fast. Too quick. Too soon. Now, you think you own me. I can't breathe. I can't talk on the phone to breathe. But I gave you some D. And you gave me some P. Now I'm no longer human. I'm your love slave. And you my slave. We're in love. But you don't know me. We're gonna get married. But you don't know me. You're gonna beat my ass. But you don't know me. You're going to jail. But you don't know me. We're getting a divorce. But you don't know me. And now we're friends. Just friends, Charlie Parker too. Just friends. But you don't know me. And now you never will. Tarika Lewis. Tarika Lewis. Tarika Lewis is also the first female member of the Black Panther Party. Hey. I'm supposed to bring you on, Jeffrey?
Yes, Marvin, you are.
No. Wait a minute. So let's continue the show. I'm supposed to do 5 minutes. But they clocked me in Philly last year and they said I was 17 minutes. You know, Philly, they real critical. But anyway, Jeffrey Greer, y'all have heard about him tonight. And it's great that he's continued the Recovery Theater in San Francisco.
Right. Yeah.
It's so great that he continued what I started a long time ago, but he's continued it. And we need it.
Yes.
Because we're all dramatists out here.
Yeah.
So why not theater for all you dramatists?
Come on now.
So I'm appreciating the brother. And soon after this, we're supposed to get back to some drama. And we've been doing The Psych.
That's right.
A Work in Progress by Jeffrey Greer and Richard May and Marvin X and some others. And it's based on his father, Dr. William H. Greer, who wrote Black Rage many years ago, a classic psychological study. And so Jeffrey, when he told me about it, I said, you're doing filial piety, honor of fathers, sons to fathers, and parents. So I'm thankful he's come up with this. I've worked on 2 scenes so far. We got another scene. The actress is already bugging me. Where's Phoenix at?
Right here.
She's in it. So we're supposed to be doing it in March or somewhere?
We'll get the date.
Possibly.
We'll get the date. Mark.
All right. So anyway, let me shut up. I done got paid. Jeffrey Greer, it's all yours.
Thank you.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Marvin Thanks. Just a little bit, yes. We do look forward to 2024 and exploring the site because, as you can gather, we all need a moment on the couch. You know, everybody. Don't think you don't need a moment. Just take a moment. You know, share your thoughts. And there's something I want to say that secrets kill.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Secrets kill.
Yeah.
So what is it, Sonia? Oh, we're going. This is part of it. This is part of it. It's okay. Everybody's okay. Bring them up. Sir, bring the lights down. Yeah, all these technical things. Can we move forward? Thank you. Oh, yeah. I like that. Thank you. I got here. All right, listen, I want to kick this thing off, and we're going to move forward. This is a little piece I really want the mayor to hear. But before we do anything, this is necessary, and Cedric, you know this part. We have to do what we call a roll call. I'm gonna take my glasses off so I can see. There's no police officers in here. There's no retribution. We're not doing this because we're trying to target anybody, but we're doing what we call leveling the playing field. Now, I want you to answer honestly. How many crackheads in the audience? In recovery or without? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Now, any Hey Ron heads? You know, y'all go downtown. I know. Oh, there you go. There you go. Any speed freaks? Got some tweakers out here? Huh? I don't see none of y'all, huh? Okay. How about some weed smokers? Oh, all of a sudden, I see them out there. How about you drinkers? Any drinkers out there? Oh, got some drinkers? Got some cigarette smokers? Mm-hmm. Some of y'all too. That's right. Pill poppers? How about some of y'all that are hooked on shopping? Shopaholic. Oh, yes it is. That's right. See, what we have here is called denial. We got some shopaholics. Anybody hooked on the internet? Anybody hooked on that? Can't put their phone down? Huh? Any y'all? Right? Anybody hooked on sex? Anybody hooked on anger? Let's be real now. Any angerholics? Any angry people? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is that I could go on and on. I could go about shoe fetish. Anybody got shoe freaks? Anybody want to buy shoes? Anybody just stuck on sleeping? Don't want to leave the house? You know? Some people are stuck on going to jail. Right, Sid?
That's right.
We met them. They can't help it. Can't help it. Can't be out in the main world. But the main thing is, look to your right, for those of you that didn't raise your hand, and look to the left. You in good company, baby. You in good company. We all here together.
That's right. That's right.
I got my crew here, Dave, Austin, and Trio They Swing. I got my brother. You know, it's not often you get a chance to get on stage with your family. And my other family there, Spencer. Now they're going to be dead silent. That's very, very difficult for siblings, as you know. They're going to be dead silent because we're getting ready to take a walk through the Tenderloin. And I want you to listen to where we go. Dave, can you make it real nasty for me?
1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, I think that's it. Can y'all hear it? I think so. In the pre-dawn hours, deep in the armpit of San Francisco's Tenderloin district, the hustle and the bustle of the night creatures can be heard as they scurry about in hopes of finding shelter before the sun catches them unprotected. As we focus in on the corner of Turk and High, previous location of the famed Blackhawk Jazz Club, the emptiness of the place screams of a need to be occupied. Now, there are a lot of people who wonder, how did the Tenderloin get its name? Some people say it's a similar place in New York. Similar kind of area, attitude. Some people say they just like it. But we know that the Tenderloin, back in the Barbary Coast days, was where the police officers used to walk that beat, and they could afford the finest cut of meat. But we, and those of us that came up in the TL or the L, know that the name of the Tenderloin really is the soft inner thighs of a prostitute. Now, as we focus in on this area, the Tenderloin is bordered to the north by Gary Street, to the west by Mason, is blocked off to the south by Market Street, and to the west by Poland. The Tenderloin has had a long history of alternate sexualities. Did you know the Maltese Falcon? Right? Remember the movie, The Humphrey Bogart, Maltese Falcon? Dashiell Hammett's got a street right up there. Right there. It's named after him. The whole movie was about San Francisco. Now, many people don't know that the Blackhawk Jazz Club, which was located right there on Turk and High, was the birthplace of many artists. The modern jazz quartet got its start there. Did you know that? San Francisco's favorite son, Johnny Mathis, got his start there. Anytime there was a musician that was playing in San Francisco when they were supposed to be up on Nob Hill, and they missed that gig, they were down at the Blackhawk Jazz Club jamming.
Right.
Jamming. Now let me tell you something. The Blackhawk was the first club to really embrace San Francisco's spirit. Because we are all about inclusion, not exclusion. You know, the club had all these little kids standing out in front of it, right? Their parents called the police. Come get these people, the club owners, they're playing that devil music and the kids are smoking that monkey dust. What we're gonna do? The club owners put a fence, put some chicken wire down the middle of the club. Senior citizens and alcohol on one side, youth and their monkey dust on the other. Problem solved. Problem solved. But as we focus in, we see on this corner of Turk and High, there's two gentlemen that meet every morning at 5:30 in the morning. One of them's got his overalls on. He stands there. They're waiting on that bus. You know what it is, the 9 San Bruno. You seen it? You caught it? 9 San Bruno. Then, the other one looks like he's been sleeping out there his entire life. Well, the one that's working looks like he's got a lunch pail about the size of his head. It's one of those old Fred Flintstone lunch pails. He comes out there and they meet every day. They talk about everything and they solve every problem that's known to man. He said, where did all the black folks go in San Francisco? I don't know. They just keep disappearing. They keep getting smaller and smaller. I don't know where they go. So they would argue back and forth, always. One would say, well, look, I'm a true artist. Because you see, I didn't give up my art. I'm out here sleeping in the park. You say, I can see that. The other one said, well, I got 4 kids and 3 wives, so I got to go to work. But the one thing that they would always come together on, the one thing that they would always agree on is the Blackhawk Jazz Club. Because, you know, they were both singers, both performers. And they would always talk about what the Blackhawk was like back when they were kings. Back when jazz was king. You see, they both fell in love with the same woman. You know, they always had that. They had the same woman up in the club. They were both singing. Say, she loved me. No, she loved you. She loved me. She loved you. Argue. Standing there, the 9 San Bruno pulled up. And who do you think was on the back of that bus looking out the window? The woman that they were both in love with. Looking at both of them standing on the corner arguing with each other. And as they stood there arguing back and forth, the lady looked out the window, saw both of those fools and said, bus driver, please hit the accelerator and go. And took off. And they both looked at each other and said, Ruby! 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 Our next performer, Mr. Eric Ward, wherever he is. Come on up. Oh, look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a saxophone player that just showed up. You know what James Brown used to do when his performers showed up late? Charge their ass.
To you, special ed.
Hello, folks. How you doing tonight? How are we doing tonight? Oh my gosh! How do I follow that? London breed, tight P, big D, soft thighs of a prostitute. How do you follow all that up? Well, I'll tell you. Me, Eric Ward, your American original. Bringing back America's pride one song at a time. Why? Because that's just the kind of guy I am. So, let me tell you about this very special girl that these guys were in love with, whose name was Ruby. They say, Ruby, I like a dream, not quite what you seem. Though my heart may break when I awake, let it be so. I only know, Ruby, it's you. They say, you're like a song, you don't know your right from wrong. In your eyes I see heartaches for me. Let it be so. I only know, Ruby, it's you. Now, I hear your voice, and I must run to you. I have no choice, so what else can I do? They say, Ruby, you're like a flame, into my life you came. Though I should be where I still don't care. Right from the start, you so of my heart, Ruby. Oh, Ruby. Ruby, baby. It's to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eric Ward. He was so smooth. Anybody got some wipes? I need some, get this grease off this microphone. But keeping it moving, we always believe in cultivating talent from our community and our neighborhood.
Yeah.
And we've got a very special young lady from out in the L's, as they say.
What else?
The Tenderloin, sir. The Tenderloin. It's all right. Who said that? We're special ed. Let us remember. Come on now. You're all special. Brother's been living here for 30 years in the Tenderloin. He did not know, so it's okay. Anyway, I want you to put your hands together for Miss Gail Rosemont. She's going to take us on a blues walk for a minute. So, Gail, where are you? Come on up here. There you go.
All right. Wow. Okay. Not too fast, not too slow. You know? I don't mind the blues. I don't mind it one bit. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Gail Rosemont. Who said a rose can't grow in concrete? Right? Oh, and by the way, let's give a few props to my man, Renzel Merritt. Now, if we were to multiply Renzel's age by about, how many people up here? About 9 people. He still wouldn't be as old as one of us. He's the youngest guy. I look at him, I don't see a wrinkle, nothing. He showed he get cheated, didn't he? But let's acknowledge the fact that we've got some talent and skills here in the room. We have a young lady that I was fortunate enough to witness when she played Hallie. And I really appreciate her every chance I get the opportunity to have her perform for us. So I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna let y'all find this out yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, Janine Anderson.
When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing. I wish I was home. I wish I was back there to the things I've been knowing. Wind that makes the tall grass bend into lean. Suddenly the raindrops that fall, they have a meaning. Sprinkling the sea. Yes. It makes it all clean. Maybe there's a chance for me to go back now that I have some direction. It sure would be nice to be back at home where there's love and affection. And just maybe I can convince time to slow up, giving me enough time in my life to grow up. Time being my friend, and let me start again. Suddenly my world's gone and changed its face, but I know where I'm going. I have had my mind spun around in space, and yet I've watched it growing. And oh, if you're listening, God, please don't make it hard to know if we should believe the things that we see. Tell me, should we run away, or should we try and stay? Or would it be better just to let things be? Living here in this brand new world might be our fantasy, but it's taught me to love, and it's real to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I told you. I tried to tell you. Trying to tell you, we got a cavalcade of stars up in here. As Tom Jones would say, we got a cavalcade of stars. Janine, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Janine. Well, I'm gonna keep it moving because that's what we do. We just keep it moving. We got someone else that's gonna grace the stage. And I was upstairs when she was rehearsing, so I don't know what's gonna happen. But you know what? This is the Blackhawk. And the Blackhawk Jazz Club, you never knew who was gonna walk through the door. You really didn't, you know? And the power speaks to the music. So Miss Marlena, where you at? Come on up here. Oops, somebody's trying to call me. Marlena Washington. And I'll let you announce. She said no. She said no.
They'll know as soon as they hear the song.
Will we surprise them? Okay, I'm gonna get out the way. Let her do it.
Yes.
Your heat, I'm pleased, I really your company, your style, your smile, your peace mentality. Lord, have mercy on me. I was blind, now I can see what a king's supposed to be. Baby, I feel free, come on, hold me. Let's just alone around the park after dark. Find a spot for us to spark conversation, urban relations, simulation, share our situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Maybe we could talk about story 3188. Your background, the next squeaky clean shit. Sometimes we all got to swim upstream. You ain't no saint, we all the sinner. Put your foot down to make it so wet. I respect you, and you're so fair, and you're all that, close supreme. Then you're humble, let them know you're feeling. I can feel everything that you bring. Let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot for us to spark conversation, learn relations, simulation, share our situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Maybe we could talk about Revelation 3:17. Or maybe we could see a movie, or maybe we could see a film on Saturday. Or maybe we could roll the tree and feel the breeze of this sleeping. Or maybe chill and just be. Or maybe we could some passion, or maybe cry for the blues. Or maybe we could just be silent. Come on, let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot for us for conversation, relations, stimulation, share our situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Maybe we can talk about something entirety. See a movie, or maybe we could see a play on Saturday, or maybe we can roll the tree and feel the breeze. So listen to a symphony, or maybe we can chill and just be, or maybe we can take the rules and do the rules, or maybe it's through the right to the blues, or just be silent. Come on, let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot for us to spark conversation, relations, stimulation, share our situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Baby, maybe we could save the nation. Come on. feel like I'm clinging to a cloud. I can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. All my way, with 1,000 violins begin to play. Or is it the sound of your hello? That music I hear, I get misty the moment you're near. You can say that you're leading me on, but that's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you. On my own, but I wander through this wonderland alone, not knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove. I'm too misty and too much in love. Can't you see that you're leading me on? And that's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you. On my own, would I wander through this wonderland alone, not knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove. I'm too misty and too much in love. Oh, misty and too much in love.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Marlena Washington. Man, you thought I was kidding. Got a cavalcade of stars up in here. Now I must make a moment, take a moment and say, was the price right for y'all to get in? It really wasn't too much, was it? Didn't cost y'all too much money? Well, I got some news for you. It's gonna cost you a hell of a lot to get out. So just go on and get your little cash apps and your wallets and whatever donations you would like to make. Because the truth of the matter is we can survive with you. And we need you. You know, it's only once a year. Come on now. You know, we're gonna give you what you paid for. Right? Hello? Oh shit, I thought I was talking to, thought I had an empty house there. You start talking about money, all of a sudden people disappear. Ain't nobody here. But you know what? Let's make it a sunny day. You know, let's make it a sunny day. Shall we? Because we sometimes have to create sun for ourselves. You know, it might be raining outside. Came up home and my house was leaking. But you know what? It was still a beautiful day. I got a house. I got shelter. You know, it's an inconvenience. That's all it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'd like to present to you a man that has graced the stage with me for, I don't know how long, 20 years and now at least. They know him as Vernon.
Yeah.
Sweet Black from Wood. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. No applause, please. Just throw money. Oh, yeah. Sunday, yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunday, you smiled at me and really, really eased the pain. Now the dark days are gone and the bright days are here. My sunny one shines so sexy. Sunny one so true. I love you. Sunny, thank you for the sunshine. Hey, Sunny, thank you for the love you brought my way. You gave to me my all in all. Now I feel 10 feet short. Sunny one so true. I love you. Sunny, thank you for the best from A to Z. Sunny, thank you for the truth you let me see. My life is gone like the winter rain. And a rock was born when we held hands. Sunny one so true. I love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Vernon, Sweet Black
Oh yeah, and then Rizelle too. Hey, listen. Patronize the arts. Patronize the arts. Patronize the arts.
Yes.
Especially black art.
Yes.
Ain't but about 12 of us in San Francisco. All the entire damn city in here. You know? Patronize. But we're going to keep on pushing. We're going to keep right on pushing because we've got another young lady from the Bay Area. She used to be from the TL, but now she's from all over everywhere. We call her San Francisco's best kept secret. She's going to take us way back. Shall I tell on her? Oh, don't tell. I can tell. I can tell. She don't care if I tell. I can tell y'all. She gonna do some Billie Holiday, baby. Lady Day, put your hands together for Miss Cherie Taylor.
You do know Billie Holiday. I know when I was a child, my mom used to sing the song to me and I'd fall right to sleep. And I just grew up loving jazz because of it. So this goes out to my mom, who is resting peacefully.
Yes.
Them that's got shall get, them that's not shall lose. Though the Bible says, and it still is you, your mama may have, your papa may have, but God bless the child who's got his own. His own. Yes, the strong get more while the weak ones fade. If their pockets don't ever make the grade, your mama may have, and your papa may have. God bless the child who's got his own. Got his own. Yeah, my name, you've got lots of friends crowding around your door. Crust of bread and such. You can help yourself, but baby, don't you take too much. Cause your mama may have, and your papa may have. God bless the child who's got his own. Who's got his own. crust of bread and such. You can help yourself, but don't you take too much. Your mama may have, Papa may have. God bless the child who's got his own. Who's got his own.
See how she pranced off that stage? I'm gonna move some of these microphones over. Somebody came over and said, "Wait, why you got so many microphones? We might need them." Might need them. You know, the whole crowd might get up. Well, I'm serious. You know, before we're going to just keep right on rolling through because a lot of us have other engagements that we've got to get to, like take care of seniors. Yeah. And so, but we're enjoying being here together. And I don't want to break the momentum. I don't want to break it. I want to keep on pushing. Okay.
Tell them about Michael's seniors here in the audience.
Oh, we'll get to the seniors, Mr. X. We'll get to the seniors. Dr. Extra, you know, I play the site. You know, be an extra. But also on our way out, I want you to make sure to talk to my other half back there. She'll be at the door. Seriously, make a donation if you can. If you have a check, San Francisco Recovery Theater, SF Recovery Theater. We got a link. You can go ahead and for all you digital people like to send money over the internet. You can do that. We'll get to that. You know, people in recovery. Just, tell them about me. Tell them about me. I know we're gonna get to the CDs. We have a CD. We'll give you a CD for a donation. You know, she's got those too as well. And I don't know if Idris see me before. Don't run out the back door because I got something for you. Anyway, we have another young lady that I want to present. And her last name is LaShow.
No.
AKA The Show.
No, she ain't.
So she gonna come up here and do her thing. Michelle, where are you? Michelle LaShow? Oh, Lord. And she's ready to show. This woman is Michelle, the megaphone LaShow. I am gonna, you want to use this? Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
We're ready. We're ready.
Okay, here we go.
Thank you so much, San Francisco Recovery Theater. That group. We do a little groove thing with this, you know. Because I remember the days at my grandmother's house in the summertime. It's summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Mama is rich and daddy's good looking. Oh, so baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings you're gonna rise up singing. Oh, then you spread your wings and you'll take to the sky. Until that morning, nothing gonna harm you. No.
children too. This little girl is gonna boogie for you. She's gonna turn around, gonna just grind, gonna shimmy, shimmy, till the sun goes down. Shake it to the east, shake it to the west, shake it to the one that I love you best. In the summer, that's what I do. In the summertime. Hey, hey, nah, nah, nah. Oh, Mary Mac, dressed in black, silver buttons up and down her back. Asked her mama for 15 cents just to see the elephant jump that fence back. He jumped so high, he touched the sky. Never came back until the 4th of July. That's in the summer, in the summer, the summer. Yeah, yeah, in the summertime. Yeah, yeah, in the summertime. Hey, in the summertime. Yeah, summertime. Thank you. Now I know somebody out there loves me, huh? Oh, yeah. I know you love me. I know you love me because I got a joint chow chow for you, baby. Okay. Somebody loves me. I wonder who. I wonder who he can be. Somebody loves me. I wish I knew who he can be. Worries me. For every guy who passes by, I say, hey, maybe you were meant to be my loving. Maybe, yeah. Somebody loves me. I wonder who. Maybe it's you. Hey, somebody loves me. I wish I knew who he can be. Worries me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Somebody loves me. Maybe it's you. Who he can be. Worries me. For every guy who passes by, I shout, hey, maybe. Hey, you were meant to be my loving baby. Oh, somebody loves me. I wonder, maybe, just maybe, maybe it's you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a cavalcade of stars up in here tonight. Man, all hats off to the ladies. I'm gonna just give it to you. Y'all are showing out. Showing out. Michelle, that was off the absolute chain. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Looks like she done found somebody to love. They're over there in the corner. Well, that's the club. You never know who's gonna walk into Blackhawk. Go on, you just sit on down, man. Don't be hiding like that. Anyway, the show. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I said many, many times, you never know who is going to walk through the doors. And we have a true divalicious woman right here in the front row. No, not you today, baby. Oh. Somebody else. You know, we've got a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to have one of our treasures in the audience tonight. And I want to present to you Miss Paula.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Come on up there. You want a chair? You want one? Okay, I'll give you mine. I'll bring you mine. That's okay, I'll bring it to you. No, I'll give it to you. Stay there. Stay there. Okay.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Have a seat, don't worry. I'll hook it up for you. Just get position. Gentlemen, you see, this is our job.
Yes. Yep.
That's real good.
Come on now. Teach them.
There we go. You okay?
Yeah, my shoes are uncomfortable.
Stick them on.
Rubber feet down.
I can't follow that. Dave.
From the plains down to Santa Fe, there was a cowboy riding the range one day, and as he jogged along, I heard him sing a most peculiar cowboy song. It was a ditty brought up in the city. Get along, get hip, little dog, get along. Better be on your way, get along. And hey, little doggy, they trucked along down the old fairway, singing a cow boogie in the strangest way. Come to yi-yi-yi, come to yi-yi-yi, singing a cowboy song. It's just too much. He's got a knocked out western accent with a Harlem touch. He was raised on local weed. He's what you call a swing half-breed, singing his cow boogie in the strings. Come to yi-yi-yi, come to yi-yi-yi. Singing his cowboy song, just too much. He's got a knocked out western accent with a hot local touch. He was raised on local weed. He's what you call a swing half-breed, singing his cow boogie in the strangest way. Come to yi-yi-yi, come to yi-yi-yi, come to yi-yi-yi, come to yi-yi-yi, come to yi-yi-yi. And you know, it used to be scandalous to sing something like that because it was raised on local weed. No big whoop now. Oh, yeah, really? Well, you can talk to some people and the fun is still there. So that, not me, but. All right, so we'll move on to this one that I first learned from listening to Screamin' Jay Hawkins do this one, but it was introduced by Bing Crosby. Wow. I know. Good tunes are very versatile.
Yeah. It's called history.
day I was alone, I should have known you were temptation. You smiled, luring me on. My heart was gone. You were temptation. It would be thrilling if you were willing. If it can never be, pity me for learn to be kissed. I can't resist. You are temptation, and I am yours. Here is my heart. Take it and say we never part. Oh, I'm a slave, only a slave to you. Temptation. You came, I was alone. I should have known you were temptation. You smiled, luring me on. My heart was gone. You were temptation. It would be thrilling if you were willing. If it can never be, pity me for you were born to be kissed. I can't resist. You are temptation, and I am yours. Here is my heart. Take it and say we never part. Oh, to you, to you.
Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Paula West. One of our local treasures. We're going to keep right on moving. We've got another subject matter that we've got to deal with here. Not deal with, we just want to talk about. We just want to experience. Because we're San Francisco. We do all kinds of things. We want everybody to come to the party, don't we? I think it's only fair we're going to bring back up San Francisco's special best kept secret for a piece that Fancy Nancy did way back when. For those of you that don't know, that's Nancy Wilson. Where's Mr. Ward? Come on up here. You're my date for the evening.
Thank you.
Hey, Chief.
So this next song goes out to all of the cheaters, the competers, and those folks that call themselves players. Yeah. You're so late getting home from the office.
Right.
Uh-oh. Come on. Uh-oh.
Did you miss your train?
That's right.
Were you caught in the rain? Love don't bother to explain. As a matter of fact, let me tell you the truth. I've had quite a day too.
Oh my.
Guess who I saw today? But I stopped and held a bite when I was thrilled. I looked around for some place in here. And it occurred to me where I had parked the car. There was a most attractive French cafe and bar. It really wasn't very far. The waiter showed me two dogs a going and my eyes became accustomed to the blue. I saw two people in the bar who were so in love. Even I could spot it. And I was clear across the room. here. I've never been so shocked before. I headed blindly for the door. They didn't see me passing through. Guess who I saw today? Guess who I saw today? Guess who I saw today? I
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cherie Taylor. Trying to get into the scene. Can we pay homage to Mr. Eric Ward? What's happening? Am I running out of juice? What's going on? What's the dude doing? Oh, okay, I got you. Okay. Hey, man.
Y'all ain't right in the head.
Man, listen, we include everybody. You know, can I have a party too?
No.
Y'all, you know what? I think it's time. Mr. Spencer Bearfield did a wonderful job on that piece. We had Denzel Merritt blowing his heart out. But before we put these two gentlemen to work, because we are going to make them work, we need to have a counterbalance to Guess Who I Saw. You know? Oh. This is for you, Janine.
Okay, I'm ready.
Put your hands together for Mr. Vernon Medeiros. Sweet Black from way back. Gonna do a classic that some of you know and some of you don't. But you will after this is over with. Come on up, brother. You wanna hold my hand? Come on. No, baby, I'm already married.
I told my mother before I was born, got a boy child coming, gonna be a son of a gun, gonna make pretty women jump and shout, then the world wanna know what's it all about, 'cause I'm here. Everybody knows I'm here. I got a black cat bone. I got a mojo too. I got a Johnny cockatoo. I'm gonna mess with you. I'm gonna make you girls let me by my hand. Then the world would know I'm not a everybody knows I'm here. On the 7th month, 7 doctors say he was born for good luck. That you see, I got $700, so don't get that. 7th day, on the 7th month, the 7th doctor said, he was born for good life. That you see, I got $700, so don't you bet you know I'm still. Everybody knows I'm still.
I guess I should have put a disclaimer on that one. Huh? The Hoochie Coochie Man. Good Lord. Who was the dude on HBO? What was the jailhouse dude? What was it? Yeah, who was the Adabisi? Oh, Adabisi. You know, who was it? Oh, I don't know. I can't even think of it. Good Lord. Thank you, Vernon. That was. But you know what? The Blackhawk Jazz Club is known for international talent. But one of the most important things we got to understand is also jazz, real jazz. Now, I know some of y'all might not be able to handle it, but it's a good idea for you to listen and learn. So without further ado, I give you Mr. Spencer Bearfield in the song of his choice.
I want to go to Tunisia.
Okay.
You want to go to
All
Tunisia?
right.
Yeah. We're going to Tunisia, baby. Go to Tunisia. I'm sitting over here. Hey, Spencer, how long have I known you? Yeah, that's right. It was a century? Last century. A millennium. No, listen, I'm going to tell you the honest truth. We all grew up together. We grew up together. You don't understand the meaning of that. We really, really grew up together, like little kids. And so it's an honor, a pleasure, and this is something you may not ever see again in your life, youngsters. Where the C notes at? Just note. Better give us some little notepads or something. Understand what's happening here. Well, Spencer, kick back for a minute. I'm gonna bring on Brother Love, and we're gonna talk about, I guess, a little walk. We're gonna take a walk. I'm gonna get off the stage. Let him go. You do it. 1, 2, 3.
Woke up this morning, around for my shoes. 6 o'clock, I got them walking blues for now. Woke up this morning, looking around for my shoes. Looks like I got them walking blues. Some folks tell me the word blues ain't bad, but it's the worst don't be I most ever had when I'm. Some folks say the word blues ain't bad. It's the worst don't feeling I most ever had. I'm leaving tomorrow. Oh, rise the blind. I've been mistreated, and I don't mind dying. I'm leaving tomorrow. Oh, rise the blind. I've been mistreated, and I don't mind dying.
We've taken you on a musical adventure, haven't we?
Yes, you have.
We've taken you around the world and back again.
Yes, that's right.
I want to thank each and every one of you.
Thank you.
We're not going to turn the lights on yet. Miss Perry, get posted up next to that door. Don't you let nobody out unless they put something in your hand or in your purse. Where you going, Marvin? Sit on down. No. Sit down, bro. It ain't over. It ain't over. We'll get you out. Don't you start up with all of that. No. This is very important. You know, we love you all. We hope you can contribute to the cause. If you can't make something right now, go onto the website, sfrecoverytheater.org. We got a little donation button. But more importantly, we have someone there to receive your dollars in love as you exit. But one of the things we need to look at is something that kind of Dr. Extra did open up and talk about. And the fact that we are in a very, how can I put it? tenuous state. We are all in a state of conflict and war, it seems. We're even warring each other. You know, folks, can you imagine we got like 10 black folks in San Francisco and y'all at each other's throats? You know. Now let's go on and let's as I said, let us not lie. Lies kill. And secrets kill. Let's be truthful. We need to come on out. We need to go ahead and make sure that we are all working together in a unified message in a unified way. Because, you see, we're only here for a minute.
That's right.
We got a flicker. I don't know if you ever got a chance to see, who was Captain Kirk? What was his name? William Shatner. William Shatner, let me tell you something. No, I used to think the same thing, but William Shatner, when he went up in space, he came down and they interviewed William Shatner and he broke out in tears and said, if you only could see how fragile it really, really is, you would behave differently. You really would behave differently. So with that message, we need to look at where we came from and where we're going, if we are going. Because, you know, the Creator has a plan. He's got a plan for us all. And we need to get on that ride, get on that train. We have a plan. There's a plan. There's a plan for us all. There's a plan. There's a plan. Everybody. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 happiness for
It's a happiness for every man. Our Creator has a master plan. Peace and happiness for every man.
No, it's hard to get the mic away sometimes. Ladies and gentlemen, you have experienced San Francisco Recovery Theater. This is our night at the Blackhawk. This will be an annual event, an annual gathering. Look forward to it every single year. I don't care if we got to do it on our own. As we exit, as I said, make sure, check in with the young lady there with the short hair that checked you in. She's going to check you out. And won't let you out. But I think she's trying to sneak out. You know. But here's what we're doing. First of all, let's make sure that we acknowledge our musicians, Mr. Dave Austin, Trinity Swing, Chuck Bennett on bass, Bob Blankenship. We got Renzel Barrett. Tarika Lewis is back there. She was the first violin. She's back now. And of course, closing out the set was Janina. I don't even know how to say your last name. Is it Norcott? Norpot. Janina Norpot. But she's really, wait, check this out. She's really a Bearfield. That's his daughter. That's his daughter. Right? And of course, Spencer. And this bearded gentleman looking like a individual from the Tenderloins, my brother. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Jeffrey Greer. And guess what? It's time to go home and go to bed. So cut the camera, cut the camera.